Hello everyone! Welcome to another English learning video. Do you want to understand English words faster? Do you want to train your brain to speak English easily? Then this video is just for you. Today, the story is called The Strange Taxi Driver. It is about a young woman named Emma from America. She goes to China for work and loses her way. A strange taxi driver helps her, and her trip changes in a very special way. I will tell this story sentence by sentence. Pause the video after each sentence and repeat after me. This will train your brain to think in English. Are you ready? Let us begin the story. My name is Emma Miller, and this is the story about how I got lost in China and found something I never expected. I am a young American woman. I work very hard every day. I love my job, but it is not easy. Every morning, I wake up early and go to my office. One morning, I arrive at my office, like always. My friend Sarah runs to me. She looks excited. Sarah says, "Emma, the boss wants to talk to you." My heart beats fast. I feel scared. Why does the boss want to see me? Am I in trouble? I walk to the boss's office. I knock on the door. The boss says, "Come in, Emma." I sit down. He smiles at me. He says, "Emma, I have good news. Our project is very successful. Our client in China is very happy. We have a meeting in China next week. I decide to send you there. This is a big opportunity for you." I cannot believe it. My first international trip. I feel excited, but also a little scared. China is so far away. I do not speak the language. But I say yes. 1 week later, I am on a plane to China. This is my first flight to another country. I look out the window. The clouds look beautiful. The plane lands. I get off at the airport. There are so many people everywhere. Everyone speaks Chinese. I do not understand anything. I feel lost already. I walk through the crowd. I need to find a taxi. Suddenly, someone taps my shoulder. A voice says in Chinese, "Excuse me." I turn around. A young man stands there. He is tall, with kind eyes. He says something in Chinese. I do not understand. I say, "Sorry, I do not understand. I do not speak Chinese." He says, "Oh, sorry. I think you are Chinese. I follow you because I want to give you this. I think this is your passport." You drop it in the crowd. He holds out my passport. I check my bag. It is not there. I say, "Thank you so much. I do not know what happens if I lose this." He says, "You are welcome. Where do you go? Do you need help?" I say, "I need to go to the Grand Hotel, but I do not know how to find a taxi." He says, "I am a taxi driver. My name is Chen Wei. I can take you there." I look at him. I just meet this person. Can I trust him? But he returns my passport. He seems nice. I say, okay, thank you. We walk to his taxi. The car is clean and smells like jasmine. He asks as he drives, "So, you visit China for the first time?" I say, "Yes, I am here for work, for a meeting." He says and laughs, "That is good. China is a beautiful country. You should see more places." His laugh is warm. I feel more relaxed now. He says, "I live with my mother. We have a simple life. I drive my taxi every day. I meet many interesting people." He asks, "Are you hungry? Do you want to try real Chinese food? My mother makes the best jiaozi. You call them dumplings. I have some in my bag. Do you want to try?" I think about this. Should I eat food from a stranger? But something about Chen Wei feels safe. I say, "Okay, I try some." He stops the car. He gives me a small container. I open it. The smell is amazing. I take one dumpling. It is delicious. I say, "This is so good." Chen Wei laughs. He says, "I tell my mother you like it." We arrive at my hotel. He helps me with my bag. He says, "Here is my phone number. If you need anything, you call me, okay?" I say, "Thank you, Chen Wei, for everything." The next morning, I go to my meeting. The meeting goes perfectly. The client loves our project. Everyone is happy. After the meeting, I check my phone. My flight back to New York is tomorrow morning at 8. I look at Chen Wei's card. I call him. He answers, "Hello?" I say, "Chen Wei, this is Emma. Can you take me to the airport tomorrow at 6? He says, "Of course." "Emma, are you free tonight? I can show you Beijing at night. It is very beautiful." I say, "Yes, I would love that." That evening, Chen Wei takes me around Beijing. He shows me beautiful temples. We walk through busy markets. We eat street food. Chen Wei tells me stories about China and his dreams. He says, "I want to travel one day. I want to see America. But right now, I need to take care of my mother." I say, "You are a good son." The night is magical. I forget about work. I just enjoy this moment. But that night, at my hotel, I do not feel good. My body feels heavy. My head hurts. I go to sleep early. The alarm rings. It is 7 in the morning. I need to wake up, but I cannot move. My head hurts so much. Everything spins. I try to get up. I get ready slowly. Everything is difficult. I check the time. It is 7:30. I need to hurry. I pack my bag. I walk to the door. I open it. Suddenly, everything goes black. I open my eyes. White ceiling, white walls. Where am I? A voice says, "You're awake." A young nurse stands next to my bed. I ask, "Where am I? What happens?" The nurse says, "You are in the hospital. You faint outside your hotel room. A young man finds you. He brings you here. He stays with you all night." The nurse opens the door. Chen Wei walks in. He carries beautiful red roses. His eyes look tired. He says, "Emma, you're okay." I ask, "Chen Wei, you bring me here?" He says, "Yes, I come to pick you up. I find you on the floor. I bring you here fast. The doctor says you have a bad fever." I say, "My flight." He says, "Do not worry. I call the airline. They change your ticket. Your new flight is tomorrow." Tears come to my eyes. This stranger does all of this for me. I whisper, "Thank you so much." The doctor checks me. She says, "I can leave tomorrow morning." That evening, Chen Wei visits again. He brings soup his mother makes. He says, "My mother hears about you. She makes this special soup. It helps when you are sick." I drink the soup. It is warm and comforting. I say, "Your mother is very kind, just like you." The next day, I feel much better. Chen Wei comes to pick me up. He asks, "Your flight is at 5. Do you want to see more of Beijing?" I should say no. I should rest. But I do not want to say no to Chen Wei. I say, "Yes, I want that." Chen Wei takes me to the Great Wall. We climb the old stones. The view is breathtaking. Chen Wei says, "This wall is thousands of years old." I say, "It is amazing." We sit on the wall together. Chen Wei says, "Emma, I am very happy I meet you. These 2 days are special to me. You are kind and brave." I say, "I am happy I meet you too, Chen Wei. You save me. I never forget this." We are quiet for a moment. I feel something warm in my heart. Later, we visit a beautiful garden. Chen Wei says, "This is my favorite place in Beijing." We walk slowly through the garden. Suddenly, a man runs past us. He pushes me. I lose my balance. I start to fall toward the pond. Chen Wei catches me. His arms are strong. He asks, "Are you okay?" His face is close to mine. I say softly, "Yes, thank you." We look at each other. For a moment, the world stops. Chen Wei's eyes are so gentle. He says quietly, "We should go." Too soon we arrive at the airport. I do not want to leave. We stand outside the entrance. "Emma, Chen Wei starts to say something, but he stops. Yes? I ask. He says, Emma, I hope you have a safe flight. I hope you remember China. Remember Beijing. I say, I remember everything, Chen Wei. I remember you. He says, maybe one day I visit America. Maybe I see you again. I say, I like that very much. I hug him. He hugs me back. I close my eyes. I try to remember this feeling. I say, goodbye, Chen Wei. He says, goodbye, Emma. Take care of yourself. I walk into the airport. I turn back one time. Chen Wei still stands there. He waves. I wave back. On the plane, I look out the window. I watch China disappear below me. Tears fall down my face. I arrive back in New York. I go to my apartment. I lie on my bed. I think about Chen Wei, his smile, his laugh, the way he takes care of me. Why do I think about him so much? Why does my heart hurt? Then I understand. This feeling in my heart is something special, something I never feel before. I want to see him again, but he is so far away. I close my eyes. I see his face. I hear his voice saying, maybe one day I visit America. Maybe, just maybe. That night, I fall asleep thinking about the man who saves me in China. The man who shows me beauty and kindness. The man I leave behind. But maybe, just maybe, this is not the end of our story.
Now it's your turn to practice. Go back to the story. Pause the video after each sentence and repeat after me. This method is called the shadowing technique. Practice like this every day. It will make your English clear, natural, and confident. Remember to practice a little every day. You will see great improvement soon. See you in the next English learning lesson.